All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, David, Little Pumpkin, Rough.
Just taking a look around this here studio. It's no longer spookified.
It's sad, and it's a sad day.
I would have left it up year round, but you guys, Randy mainly, wouldn't let me.
You know, I didn't know Randy was taking down all the Halloween decorations today, but I'm not mad about it. I respect the prompt takedown.
He's a real calendar turner guy.
Oh yeah, who's going to be the dog of the month on our dog calendar?
Oh shit.
We have a golf dog calendar in our kitchen here in the studio.
It's actually just an X-ray of me, my sternum, upper torso.
Yeah. And unlike this dog over here, the dogs in the calendar, since they are golf dogs, they actually have a handicap.
I don't think the dogs have a handicap.
Mm-hmm. They like the big ball golf.
That's some shit you'd be into.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, weren't you super into it when they were talking about making the holes like 2.5 feet wide to make putting easier?
Yeah, that'd be great for me and everybody. You can intro me if you want, since you're already talking to me.
The big hole himself, Dillon Shivery.
I low-key kind of got into one last night.
I did too.
Halloween. You hear about this day? I low-key got into one. And am I a little hungover? Just a little bit. A tinge of hungoverness. It's not a word. It is now. But good news for everybody is it operate at a high level. I podcast at a high level when I'm a little bit hungover.
I heard your pee-pee's a little yellow.
According to the official Texas hydration chart, I'm a selfish teammate currently, and I'm sorry that I'm sorry to bring the group down that way. I will be better.
Wow.
That's one thing about me when I'm hungover. You're not going to catch me dehydrated. I will get that pee-pee down to some clear. It's not going to be bad.
Really?
Now, I might have some other issues, maybe some mild anxiety, maybe some nausea. But as far as dehydration, no, not this guy.
That's awesome, man. What's your secret?
You know, I like to drink a lot of water.
Okay. Noted.
Hydrogen dioxide.
I'm happy to be here, though.
Or whatever it is. I don't fucking know. I'm hungover too. Turns out, oh man, that's an all-time hangover move. Fumbling
Randy,
the cap of your water, dude. What are you doing?
Shame them, Randy.
It's dihydrogen monoxide.
I know. The second I said it, I knew it was wrong. You saw me look at you and be scared.
Whatever.
I'm not a woman in STEM, man.
You don't sound hungover. Dylan sounds slightly hungover.
Yeah,
Randy
but look at my
sounds like
face.
Randy.
Doesn't my face look a little puffy? Notice I don't have my wedding ring on today. It's because my hands were so puffy that it was just simply uncomfortable.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have a salty net? Oh, you had BBQ yesterday.
Yeah. Not only I had barbecue and half of a bottle of bourbon yesterday, so it was a really great day.
I will leave one beverage I had out because we're going to talk about it. But I had almost a full bottle of wine and a very spicy margarita yesterday while trick-or-treating.
Was your wine decanted by a human?
No, I poured it from a bottle into a tall Yeti Rambler.
Damn, dude, not to sound all touching base or anything, but that's some broke boy shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just...
Why wouldn't you hire a human to put it through their urinary tract first?
It seemed unnecessary for just like a trick-or-treating like beverage, you know? It was just... it was all about utility.
Okay. You could have dressed up like a giant decanter and been the human decanter. It's not the worst costume idea, actually.
Except no one... You have to explain it to everybody.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could also just I could have just made like my beard and my hair all gray and then just walked around with a blender and a bottle of wine and I could have just been, him.
Connor.
Yeah. I'm a con head.
Mm,
You're not a
Got
con
it.
head, dude.
Got
Real
it.
con heads know.
got it.
You
yeah.
could have also been a giant Franzia box.
Yeah, with the spout on your wiener. That's what Dave was last night.
No, I didn't wear a costume last night, actually.
Hmm.
There's photo evidence. You think I walked around the neighborhood with my very young son as a Franzia box, and the spout was where my penis is?
You're the pervert.
Is
of
that
the
it?
group.
This is true.
You're the perv.
You are the pervert.
Yeah, it's me.
And encouraging everyone to,
It's me. Hi,
Drink
I'm
from
the
the
pervert.
spout.
It's me.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable I have to deal with this.
Despicable. Downright.
I thought we talked about this off air. We weren't going to go down this road
Mhm,
anymore.
mhm.
This is very
we
embarrassing.
never had that
Randy, cut this
conversation.
part out. God damn it. What are we doing here?
Sheesh.
Motherfucker.
I don't know what we're doing, man.
Dude, fuck you guys. No, I'm in a good mood today. I went to bed last night, and as I was closing my eyes last night, I told Sally that it was one of the more enjoyable days I'd had in a really long time. And then later that night, I regretted saying that because just shit went crazy at the crib. 2 kids and a dog can be a recipe for disaster. I learned last night. More on that later.
Damn. Okay. I'm excited to hear about it.
What, bitch?
Nothing. I'm
dog?
thinking about my future.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm like 2 months away from this.
yeah.
It's just about to pop off.
Dude, who
son.
should we get to fill in for Dave while he's out for paternity leave? Like that, you guys got some big gets when I was out.
Can we get Flounder in here?
If y'all wanted to just replace me full time with Flounder, I'd get it.
Does your dad just want to like come like have a residence up here for 2 weeks? Just vibe out with us?
Probably.
Like let's
Right.
just do that.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that.
I think it might limit you on some of the humor, but it may open you up to a whole new world. Like,
I mean, he does mushrooms jokes just like you do.
apparently, yeah,
Yeah.
he's not afraid to. He's not afraid to find a first responder and make a joke to them, as we've learned in recent days.
That's some dad shit, man.
It was extremely. I knew exactly where it was going. Unbelievable.
Are you guys ready for what I'm about to do? It's Will's 5-star review.
Oh, I can't wait.
Of the week.
I don't look at reviews
What is
anymore.
that? What is that? Will's 5-star review of the week. Don't do that ever again.
You had to hurry it.
Never again do you do that, dude.
I'm sorry.
The people like love the delay. There's a subsection of backers who sit at their desk, and when I do the
count it?
delay, they take their coffee and they start chugging it until I say of the week.
I didn't know that.
Dude, it's like all of them, dude.
You hurried the last one. I bet you feel bad about
I
it.
do, dude. Yeah. People probably spilled their coffee. They probably like spit it out and they weren't even drinking any, like Portnoy in 2009.
Okay.
I'm just doing deep cuts.
Yeah, you are.
This is from noted commenter Deadlifta quarter ton. Deadlifta quarter ton.
Okay. That's 500 pounds, Dave.
It's possible.
Yeah.
This is a good one, boys. Okay? This is a sentimental one, okay? Said, love you, boys. 5 stars. Started listening to you guys when I was 19, and now listening to you the night before my wedding.
Oh.
Love you, boys.
Wow.
That's beautiful, man.
Dang, dude, we're pretty much at his rehearsal dinner right now.
Hey, man, congratulations. And thank you for your patronage all these years.
Yeah, I hope hope you had a great wedding. I hope you listened to the show as you consummated your marriage.
Let our voices take you into consummation. Consummation.
They're breeding.
Nice. Can you confirm?
They're probably going to have sex.
You know, I know some people who maybe got a little too into one on their wedding night and it just didn't happen.
I would like to see the actual numbers on the people that
Name names.
that get too into one
Well-
on their wedding night and don't hook up.
Can't perform.
Yeah, no, just like
Just
in
pass
general,
out?
just
No,
pass out.
pass
Like,
out.
yeah, like I know a guy who passed out in his tux in a chair in their hotel
That's
room and
fucking
woke
great.
up the next morning just like with a drink in his hand, being like, "Oh fuck."
The next morning.
Yeah, no, I mean like early the next morning, and they got in bed.
That's
think
great.
he-
His wife didn't care. Like
Yeah.
I think she was ready to have a king size bed to herself.
Plenty of time to consummate.
Yeah, you're good.
She
You're good.
woke up and saw him in the chair and she's like, well, this is the next, I don't know, 40, 50 years of my life.
I'm a lucky gal.
Passing out in a tux is frat.
That is quite frat.
Frat.
We've all been there.
That is so frat.
Randy,
That's frat.
Hell yeah, dude. Randy's frat.
Rowbacks are pretty frat.
They're
Objectively
super
frat.
Super
You can
frat.
still get backer 20 for 20% off on their website. Wilmon's Polo is still available. Makes the perfect gift for every backer in your life. Patreon, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming after Dave was in his bag for spooky season. That means I bet next week we do exactly 5 minutes. Or we can do touching base. I've got some stuff cooking right now for touching base, boys.
And we're also going to compile some worst of stories. Am I
Yeah, but
correct
I
in
want worst
saying
of.
that?
If someone emails me a worst of story right now to worstof@washmedia.com, I'm gonna save that because I want to do a main feed just like Monday episode where we just rock worst of.
God, we're just going to cook on that.
Yeah,
It's a
dog.
concept episode.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. You know what concept albums are, right, Dylan?
Of course I do. Everybody does.
Like, what's your favorite?
Probably that one by Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
The Sticky.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good
A lot
one.
of people don't remember that one,
Yeah.
but it was good.
It was
Yeah.
a concept.
It's a
so
deep cut.
Not everyone picked up on it.
Mine's The Streets. A Grand Don't Come for Free.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good one.
That's very cool.
The Sticky is a good name for an album. I'm just gonna say, put that out there. If anyone wants to use that, you're welcome to. You don't have to credit me.
You know what Dr. Dre said?
Smoke weed every day.
888-618-4422 gets you into the pipeline, baby.
It does.
You don't even have to wait in line. You can just get straight in, dude.
That's true.
That's your number in. Wash.substack.com. It's just the best newsletter going right now. Go subscribe. Go make it happen. And as always, 5-star review of the week on Wednesdays. Go leave it. Today's episode is presented by our friends over at FitBod. Everyone knows that working out's full of positives. Sleeping better, looking better, just feeling better. I've always been one of those people that says, like, you know how I work out. It's more for my brain than it is my body at this point. You can just tell, like, physically speaking.
FitBod is excellent.
Yeah.
It's whatever your workout environment is, it'll tailor a workout just for you and for your desired results. Pretty excellent. Maybe you can just do body weight stuff. You're working out from home. Maybe you have bands, or maybe you have a full gym at your disposal. It'll set you up for whatever you have to work with.
What if you have, like, generationally skinny legs? Do they have a workout program where you can get those up?
Generationally skinny legs.
Oh, yes, the legs of a generation.
that's really something. Like Wemby legs. I don't know, man. See, that dude, example, I don't know if he can put on mass on his legs. You know what I mean?
See,
Genetics.
is he using Fitbod, or is he using the trainers over at the Spurs?
He's
'Cause,
probably
I
not
mean,
using FitBod.
Exactly. Like, maybe he should
No,
consider
maybe
that.
that's his problem.
There
As you
go.
guys all know, Fitbod creates custom workouts based on your goals, experience, and available equipment and more. You can build your fitness habit and stay consistent. They got powerful technology that understands the strength training, or understands your strength training ability, and it studies your past workouts and adapts to your available gym equipment. Keeps your gym sessions fresh and fun by mixing up your workouts with new exercises, rep schemes, supersets, and circuits. You can keep track of all your achievements and personal bests with their all-new progress tracking charts. And if anything, that stuff's motivating to me. When I was a Whoop boy, I was just like, oh man, I got to know. But Fitbod's it.
When you start to see results, it is the ultimate motivator.
A
Just
soccer
keep it
coach
going.
once yelled at me. He said, no excuses, just results.
Yeah.
Dang.
There it is, man.
He was
Look at you now.
I'll be honest, he was a jerk. He made me cry in front of the entire soccer camp.
Oh,
I know.
the camp?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. I was way too young to be yelled at like that.
You
I'll
can't
be, I'll
do
be
that.
honest. The kids came up after and they're like, damn, dude.
And then you found Fitbod. Look
Yeah.
at you now.
Yeah, I'm good. It's never been easier to get the results you've always wanted. Check out Fitbod. Get 25% off your subscription at fitbod.me/steam. That's fitbod.me/steam. Dylan, you did something last night, my dude.
Fam, I'm telling you. I told y'all. Sent y'all a text when I did it. Daddy bonged a beer last night.
What?
Oh.
Daddy bonged a beer.
When's the last time you bonged a beer before last night?
I literally said, and it's on camera, I said, I don't remember the last time I did this. My guess is it's been about 5-ish years since I've bonged a beer.
How'd that go for you?
It's much more difficult than I remembered it being. It was,
That is not life when
this
you're a
was a-
motherfucking frat star.
Dude, yeah. What happened?
this was a 12-ounce silver bullet, very cold beer. And man, I thought I would take it down easier than I did. And I didn't. It was a little tough. I was a little embarrassed because I was in a frat. Randy,
A long time ago.
That's sick.
I was
were
in
you
a frat.
Were you at a frat party last night?
I was trick or treat. I was taking my son trick or treating. All right, so there's a group of parents, and we've all gotten pretty close. Dallas Parks' mother is closer with them, but it's a good group. We all have kids in the same grade at the same school, and it's just a fun squad. I don't know what else I can say about them. They're fun. They like to throw back a little bit, and so we all took the kids trick or treating last night. Fun neighborhood, by the way. Good times.
Is this the upside down pineapple neighborhood or no?
No, this is just a neighborhood where Parks goes to school, David. So how about it, man? How about
They don't
you zip
listen.
it?
I love upside down pineapple cake, man.
So I went over to one of their homes and had a very spicy margarita, aforementioned.
Why was it so spicy? Did they like put jalapenos in the tequila, or did they just like put a bunch of jalapenos like in the margarita?
I don't know. They called it the El Diablo. Everything was a little Halloween themed. The El Diablo margarita, and it was mad spicy.
Running with the devil.
So then I drink a lot of wine. Put a wine bottle into a Yeti, like I told you guys about.
What kind of wine?
I don't know, just a cheap red. I don't buy the fancy shit. It's just me drinking it, so I'm like, I'm not out here to impress anybody.
Okay.
It wasn't Camus. It wasn't Silver Oak.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to be putting that into a Yeti.
No. So
Did you human decant it?
So he asked a question.
Another
my
cool
guy.
thing about this neighborhood, they have just like drink stations set up for adults everywhere. It's really cool.
That
That's
rocks.
where I got the silver bullet.
They had that in our neighbor, or in, like where we were trick or treating last night. But I was way too gun shy to go up and like just snag something.
You're soft. I'm different. I almost called you different. I'm different. I'll just fucking do it. I don't care. Because I was in a frat. You weren't. That's a difference.
I don't have any response to that argument.
They had a G'd refreshment stand. It was just like Kool-Aid and shit like that.
I was just with the kids.
Yeah. Anyway, I bonged a fucking beer. And
How'd it go?
Yeah, how'd it go for you, Dillon?
not great, man. I
Why are
told y'all. It was harder than I expected it to be.
So the video left a little bit to be desired.
The last quarter of the beer, I was struggling. I was.
But like bonging a beer, I think is one of the easiest ways to drink an entire beer.
I would much rather bong than shotgun.
Shotgunning's for me nearly impossible.
I hate shotgunning's awful.
Shotgunning sucks, but it's much easier to
It wrecks my guts.
get rid of a little bit of the excess. When you shotgun, you lose a little bit. A beer bong, like, unless you spit it out.
You can hide it better in a shotgun. You just throw the can down.
Exactly.
The issue is if everyone's bonging beers and then you get like a big buildup of foam and then suddenly you're just taking down foam.
The best is when you're bonging one and you're having trouble and you kind of like cough into it and it shoots it up. There's really no coming back from that.
That's a G'd move. I would never.
Yeah,
do that.
only people who are
'cause you're
GDIs
different.
will.
I wrote it. So part of the reason I was blown away by this is because I went through the motions the other day of trying to figure out when I would have some trademark drinking activities in my life
You
that
wrote
I
about
don't
this.
get anymore. And I wrote about bonging a beer. And I said that my over-under for this was 4 years.
And for me, it took how many days?
It took you like 4 days since I wrote this. And I'm so jealous that you were presented the opportunity. I even said my bet is the under solely because I would jump at the opportunity to do this ahead of others.
Let's do it soon. Let's just bong some beers soon. Just get
No,
the
but I
boys
feel like I need
together.
to do it naturally. I feel like I need to like be in a party situation where it's like, oh shit, I'm bonging a beer.
When is it
Let's
going
go.
to come up?
Let's go down to San Marcos. Let's go to a Texas State game.
We can
and
bong beers in Austin.
No, we can't. You got to go back and
You can
get
dig
the
down in
scenery.
Dallas too. Doesn't mean we're going to do it.
Let's go down there and bong some beers for a football game. You can't. Nobody bongs beers for Texas games. It's too
It's
soft.
true, dude. It's too
It's a soft
corporate here,
environment.
dude. It's too corporate. I want to go with the people, man. I
agree.
can't wait till Tech comes to town so I can actually like have fun at a tailgate.
It's too white collar in the stands, man.
Yeah, everybody's got a vest on and
Yeah,
shit.
everyone's there trying to make a deal. It's like, shut up and watch football and bong a beer, bitch. It's not like that, really.
It kind of is like that.
Although
dude.
Dillon has to sit front row now.
I'm
so-
going to the Tech game.
You gonna be front row?
Of course I am. I promise Parks from here on out, every game. We're gonna have to sell everything to make it happen.
just sit in
He
front
just-
row. I don't even like sitting front row to a football game.
It's too close.
Yeah, I'd rather be like 20 rows up.
15 rows up, 50-yard line. Bam.
What if you had to get a second job just to sit front row at sporting events for your kid? You're like, oh,
Dude,
fuck.
there are
gonna
definitely
sell a
people that
kidney.
do that. I think there are people that do that are like, fuck it. I need it. I need this right now.
That's too much. Anyway, let's bong beers. When did you bong a beer, Dave?
I honestly don't know if I've bonged one in a decade.
You're so fucking soft. You were in a frat. Like you should be ashamed.
I know, man.
I don't think I've bonged one since I moved to Austin. I've been here 8 years.
You know what? I've shotgunned. I've definitely shotgunned a number of times.
If you can handle that, you can handle a bong.
I'm not scared of the bong. I
If
will
it has
say,
nipples, you can milk anything.
we'll say it is cold and flu season, so I mean that's going to factor in a little bit. More of a summer bong guy.
Squirt some hand sandy on the mouthpiece.
A real
dude.
frat star would never say that. What do you, Rain?
No.
No, that was so not frat.
Dude.
God, dude. Oh, I'll get the germs on
Are you
me.
forgetting
Shut
that
up.
frats were like
Absolutely.
holding like the best and most fun super spreader events that there were?
Yeah, and the cool thing was in college, if you were sick, you just went out and drank through it and
Yeah.
hoped that it didn't turn into pneumonia.
I do that today because I'm different.
Dude, we should do keg stands too.
I put my keg stand over under was a little different than my my beer bong over.
What'd you say for the keg?
I said
stand?
13 years.
Dylan, you've lost a lot of weight. Do you know if you have the upper body strength to hold yourself up?
I think I could hold myself up. Yeah, I've less to hold up. So
I
as I've
haven't.
lost weight.
I do know my last beer or keg stand, and it was 13 years ago. And I just don't see a scenario coming up again.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't meet many kegs in my life anymore. You know,
It's crazy because
I know we got a guy.
Our guy that we hired has got a guy.
Dude, I forgot that Brett's
Yeah.
got a guy that can get us kegs.
He said that day, and he was He was being sincere. Like, I got it. Like, all right, man. Well,
There's plenty of options.
we could just go to the liquor store probably, and I
You
have a valid, form of identification.
What you need is a pump guy. You got to have a good pump.
Well, sure.
That's
Was that your job?
variable or valuable currency in high school if you had a keg pump.
And plus, if you sit at the keg pumping, the baddies will come to you. You know.
That's right.
Sup, Shotty, you want a cup?
Yo, you want to pump that for you?
Oh, you can have a cup.
The keg.
$5 for you though.
Picture me pumping.
He's
Trying to think. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to tailor the next lyric to like a keg.
Mhm.
Picture me pumping, flossing on a
Are you about to spit?
tub,
Eating pumpkin.
Hell yeah.
drinking pumpkin,
I'm with your girl in the bathroom getting a.
blumpkin.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's disgusting.
They've
say
said it.
Rumplemint shots.
Oh,
Fucking
dude,
What are y'all
Rumplemint
doing?
will always hold a special place in my heart. You know why?
Tell me.
Heartburn.
Because that's what Randy bought me when we met.
It's true.
Randy bought me a drink.
a Rumplements and water.
In
He brought-
Chicago?
He bought me a lean Christmas.
A lean Christmas. That's what me and my
Whole
friends started
squad
calling it.
drinking lean Christmases this year.
Was this Chi-Town?
Yeah. Yeah, Randy
Huh.
rolled up and I was like, you
I
know
remember you
what?
buy me one, Randy.
I freak with this.
Yeah.
You're
Why
not
not?
approachable at meetups, dude.
You buy a G'd, a drink like that, and
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Yeah,
here.
he knows.
Frat,
He knows
yeah.
I'm a broke boy.
frat star sitting right here. There's
Dude,
nothing.
Yeah, you
were
had
over
your
there-
dad's credit card.
Yeah, you were bonging beers and stuff. It looked like Will was lonely. I just
Yeah,
thought,
I
you know,
needed it.
Good point.
I told him Rush was next week.
I
you
tried
know,
to get Randy a
shit.
job at Grand X, and then I was told, "Oh, we're definitely not hiring at this point." And I was like, "Oh, word.
It is
Okay,
true.
so what should I do about my employment here?"
We're actually about to do some layoffs.
Yeah, I
so
was like, sick. That's awesome. No, we had just gotten done with some layoffs, but we had let someone go that I thought Randy could fill their position
you were
pretty
in
easily.
a few rounds of layoffs,
Yep,
unfortunately.
yep.
Anyway,
So I was confused. Is this you were at a fraternity or is a house decorated like a fraternity in the neighborhood? I missed that part.
No, Dylan wasn't at the
No,
Dell
he was,
house.
dude. He was at the
Or
Dell
was
house.
he?
yeah, I was at the Fiji house down, on campus.
Are you going to Island this year?
Dude, I love Fiji
Dude,
Island,
I would
dude.
never miss it. You going to Low Hoop, bro?
Oh, I can't. There's a crazy event happening.
Yeah, it's Low Hoop.
Oh, is that it?
Did,
That's
did
the
you
one.
did it ever cross your mind to be him for Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I when you sent me something recently, and I was like I was secretly hoping that you would enter the studio just dressed as what's his face, Timon.
Timon. There's a crazy event happening.
That guy's sick.
You would have had to get a full muscle suit. That guy is built like a house.
That guy's an absolute unit.
I would bid that guy for sure.
He's all glamour muscles though, right?
I think that guy's.
He's not built for utility. No,
You don't think?
no.
I want to see him in a UFC cage.
Let's go out tonight. What is he saying?
That's not my kind of fun.
Oh man,
What a guy.
I'm more frat than you guys are. Basically, is what's going on here.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening. There's gonna be a ton of chicks. Let's go have fun. Let go a little.
Let go a little. I'm gonna start using that. Like Dylan's like, I can't tonight, man. I got parks. I'm just gonna be like, dude, let go a little.
There's a crazy event happening.
Yeah, what's the event? It's down at the event center. No, I'll bong a beer. Okay.
Let's bong.
Let's get an office beer bong.
Let's bong.
Hey,
I
so
don't have a
okay.
bong.
Without pulling back the curtain too much about the business
You
that's
can
next
acquire
door
one.
to us, we have a business next door to us that invited us over for a happy hour around Wimbledon time, where they served us like English drinks.
Pim's Cup.
Yeah, Pim's Cups, and it was really cool. It was a really nice happy hour. We really appreciated it. What if we just had a frat party over here and we just had them bong
That's
beers?
good. That's good. That's the
Or
theme.
Brett
is
could get the
frat.
keg.
dude.
What
Oh
if-
yeah, Brett's got a keg guy.
Okay, I like that. But what if little twist on that? What if we knew the date that they do their Thursday happy hours?
Mhm.
We had a competing party.
No, but what if like I don't know, like our BizDev guy shot out an email like hoping to get the invite, and they're like, yeah, for sure, come up. And then like 30 minutes later, they're like, hey, actually,
we don't have.
we're
enough.
uninviting you. What if that happened?
What if he also did that and none of us could actually make it in the first place?
So
Yeah, that's another good point. Like no one could go except
no
for
one was
him.
going but him. And they thought we were just mobbing over. They're like, hey, we don't have enough stuff for y'all.
That's a tough scene. Hey, at least he shot a shot.
He did.
That's what I want my biz dev guy to do.
Hey, if there's a thing that could happen tonight
Like a
or
crazy
in
event?
the next few days, it'd be very crazy. If it happens, I will bong a beer.
Okay.
I won't have a bong on my person.
You won't supply the bong.
Where do I guess I could go to Home Depot and make one for like $6.
Or to Spencer's at the mall.
You go to Party City. They had a bunch of them.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do one in honor of this event if it were to happen.
I would like it to be a homemade one, to be honest. I've found that the pre-made ones they have too thin of a tube, and it's a lot easier to bong the beer when it's a larger gauge of the tube. That's just life when you're a motherfucking GDI.
Dude, maybe this guy should have gotten a bid.
Yeah. The larger the tube, the better the flow.
That's true.
I'm just trying to catch a party wave right now with the boys.
Let's just do a frat banger, man.
There was somebody in high school who had like a 4-person beer bong.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like a tower.
Yeah, those are
Bongzilla.
sick.
Dude.
The
And
Bongzilla.
it's very unnecessary, but very at the time, we're like, this is cool.
Then you can race.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like,
W.
I beat you, dog.
Oh,
Cheat.
crap. Yeah, like you're walking around the party, like just thinking, like, what do
Oh,
I got to do to
shucks.
beat this guy? What the hell?
What the hell?
I just don't have it anymore.
I bonged 17 beers last night just trying to beat him.
They got the valve thing on them, you know, so you can shut it off.
That's swag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're rolling with the fucking rich kids.
The frat stars.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking
That's
lit,
top tier shit.
dude. Very, very.
Anyway.
Hey, can we talk about why there's a palpable buzz in the office right now?
Oh, we certainly can.
We've been talking about this for a while. We had an overpriced coffee place across the way from us, across from our studio for a while.
Which I low-key miss.
Yeah, like we went pretty hard on it for a little bit. But then they cleared it out. They just fucking took it out. They put in some picnic tables, and we got word of a food truck park. Randy had some really bad information regarding a food truck park at one point.
What was this?
You fed us incorrect information regarding one of
Yep.
the trucks that was going to be arriving.
Yep.
What did I say it was going to be?
I don't remember.
I think you asked my prediction, and I said I wanted a Caribbean jerk.
No, I think you said it's going to be like a rainforest
I think you
cafe
are a Caribbean
truck.
jerk.
Oh.
You are what you eat.
Rainforest Cafe truck.
That would be sick, actually. That would be sick.
You imagine?
No.
Well, a truck pulled up.
If
Was
you
it
try.
yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, Flavia's, dude.
Halloween surprise.
Like, we're about to be eating so many tacos. I also saw some chalupas on the menu that looked pretty dank.
There's something else on there that's a kind of a fun order.
What?
Is it Flauta, Dave?
We can finally do Flauta Friday.
Got some intel that this place is quote unquote fire. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
I want just a dank breakfast taco that's walkable. That's what I want.
Do we know if they do breakfast?
Yes, they do. I walked over there yesterday and I looked at the menu.
Do we have a price point on these tacos?
It said $5. Now,
It's a lot for a breakfast taco,
context
dude.
clues lead me to believe
I need to be
this is
$3.75.
this is a substantial breakfast taco. Why do I say that? Well, because they have full-ass meals that are $10, like rice, beans, flautas, for example. So
What?
if they're going to charge $5 for a single breakfast taco, something tells me it's a serious breakfast taco.
Like 2 eggs?
Maybe just a fat-ass taco, man.
Yeah.
So we'll see about it.
Okay.
Did you find any answers to the other question you were asking about the food truck?
What was that?
Weren't you looking for Flavia's at?
No,
Oh,
I
Okay.
wasn't. I
I
wasn't.
thought you were looking for that.
I wasn't.
I put their Instagram page in here because once you see it, you just know that the food's going to be fire because they don't care about anything else. They have one of the ugliest Instagram pages I've ever seen, and it really encourages me here.
Yeah, that's how you know it's gas.
They have
This
they,
is awful.
They posted the same photo 6 times in a row that said "Attention, please," and it said "Hello, everyone, we're closing early." And then finally, they just hit us with the new location.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst Instagram I've ever seen.
Do you think they hired a graphic designer to make that?
No, no, and you know how I know they didn't? Because you can see the watermark from Alamy stock photos on top of it.
Dude, shout out to all the stock photos out there.
Well, the most recent one says new location, so that's exciting.
Right. That's the one that we'll just reference.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm currently reading
Okay.
right now, my guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just might guide you. Go down. I wanna see-
Dude,
is there no
dude, I
food?
hit someone. I hit someone with a my guy the other day at Matt's El Rancho. He did not look pleased until I followed up. Are you ready for what I did? I was walking by. I had the stroller, and it was a group of like just drunk dudes, and I was like, "Oh, look out, bud!"
Oh,
And the
no.
guy looked at me like, "Did you just call me bud?" And I looked at him. I just said, "I didn't want to truck stick you with a stroller, dude. That's not a good look for either of us." And he started laughing, and I just bolted out of there. And I was like, "All right."
Man,
I almost got a fist to the face in front of my son.
you
Dude.
pwned him.
You can't do anything to a guy with a stroller.
No, stroller guy wins every time.
Yeah.
Does that give you a license to say whatever you want if you're a stroller guy?
But yeah, with some exceptions. But yeah, a bud, you have to just ignore a bud or a chief or a my dude, whatever. Whatever you don't
I think
like.
it was the truck stick phrase that I think he enjoyed.
It did. Yeah, I was right behind him. Will was a little self-conscious, like, oh, he laughed at the truck stick.
Were you
part.
thinking you were gonna have to fuck somebody up?
I
Maybe.
forgot Randy was present for this. Yeah, I was scared. I was going to get a frat stomping.
So this isn't a second location. This is just a flat out, they moved the business over here.
If they're not open today, I'm going to be devastated. I would love a taco for lunch.
I wouldn't count on it being open today.
Do you have inside information from Flavia?
I just think it takes a while to get everything set up.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a hunger strike. I'm not gonna eat until they open.
I mean, it says as of November 2nd, we will be in our new location. So maybe tomorrow.
Guess I won't be eating.
I don't know why you should go on a hunger strike over this. It's just, they're just trying to get everything situated.
I guess some things are bigger than lunch.
Dinner, for example, usually.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Or
Okay,
if you have a
Dave.
big breakfast, the big breakfast might be big in lunch too.
I will not join you in your hunger strike, but I do support it.
Okay.
Randy, what are you doing?
You just fumbled his phone, dude.
What's wrong with
You just
y'all?
fumbled the phone.
You guys are embarrassing.
God, let go a little.
It's a crazy event happening.
Dude, their Instagram is so bad that I love them.
There's a couple pictures of food. There's actually one photo that's used twice for some reason.
I just got an email. It says, "Get ready for 2023 Spotify Wrapped."
Oh no.
That means I gotta start listening to my hipster
You
shit.
better start doing it right now.
I gotta
Deep
get my
cuts.
I gotta get my Nordic jazz game on fleek.
Hey, I think we had a good month of October. In fact, I know we did.
Tobes?
It's
Can I-
November 1st. Oh,
Can I say something?
yeah.
And this is just me. I'm not speaking for anyone else in this room. I didn't listen to Monster Mash nearly as much as I normally do. Monster Mash was just not, for whatever reason. Maybe it was Brett's or whatever his name is, Spooky Jazz out there. I don't know.
Did you forget that it's a graveyard smash?
No, yeah, maybe.
They played it at Parks' Monster Mash celebration yesterday at school, which I documented on my Instagram at @dshivery. And it's the cutest scene of all time.
Went to Rhodes costume parade that they just, run all the kids out in their costume. I want to shout out the parents who I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that like they had to dress up for work, but the ones who like showed up to that, it's like 4:00, in super like thought out costumes.
They dressed it like thoughts?
I was like, well,
Yeah, why?
there's one. I'm just like, hey, maybe the focus is on the kids. Maybe don't wear your. I don't know.
I was
Maybe I'm
jealous of the
fine.
dads that had the cojones to dress up.
Halloween night's different. To the kids thing, it's like, all right.
I kind of wanted to dress up for the kids thing, but then I was like, nah, what if none of the other dads dress up and I'm just like a dork? And then when I saw the other dads that were dressed up, I was like, oh, that's swag. My buddy was a Teletubby. Everyone loved it.
That's easy though, right? You
He
just
was
zip it
Poe.
on.
Yeah, he was Poe.
Alyssa was like, are you
You
gonna-
guys know the different Teletubbies, right?
Oh, of course.
No. I wasn't allowed to watch them.
There was Tinky. Binky?
believe Lulu.
And Poe.
Poe was the
Jason?
Poe's the one everyone knows.
I always like Jason.
Lala.
Lala and
Lala.
Poe. Lala and Poe.
Jason was the one who was always dragging the guys to like a lunch and learn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pyramid scheme.
Yeah. It's like, dude, we just go
He was always drunk, too.
let
wasn't
go a
he?
little, show up with some Schlotsky sandwiches.
Have you ever
just
seen the
bonged
behind the
beers.
scenes photos of Teletubbies?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty
Weird.
good.
It's a weird scene.
Alyssa was like, are you going to run back your costume tonight? I'm like, absolutely not. I'm
You
not.
don't want to be emo Dave?
That's one I really. There's a lot of neighbors we haven't met. I don't know. I'm just.
Did Rhodes see you in that costume?
No. He will Saturday. Not to spoil my weekend and fun, but he will probably see me in it Saturday.
I thought about wearing my Scary Garcia costume in to go wake Fritz up from his nap last night, but I just didn't. I didn't have that in me. I didn't want to ruin his Halloween before it even started. I didn't want to give him scary thoughts. Which, speaking of, today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Mm. This
Yeah.
guy, I swear.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
There are a lot of times in life where people feel uncertain about things. Maybe people feel some, inner turmoil. I've felt it. We've all felt it at some point. And guess what? BetterHelp is here to help, my friends. Whether you're dealing with decisions around career, relationships, or anything else, therapy helps you stay connected to what you really want while you navigate life so you can move forward with confidence and excitement. Trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values is like anything. The more you practice, the easier it gets. I've used therapy for 5 years now? I don't know. 5 years?
I've been using it for a very long time.
Maybe 6.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 years. I love it. I never thought I'd be someone who loved it, but it's just a nice backup plan when I feel like I don't have anything else to do.
I've never regretted using it.
No, every time I walk away from a session, I'm like, oh yeah, now we're cooking.
I always feel better leaving a session.
If you're
even-
thinking to therapy, what were you
I
saying?
was gonna say, even if you just like a check-in, if you're doing well, that's great too. Sometimes you need it more than others, and it's always a good time to check in.
Oh, I've had my times where I do it every 2 weeks. I've had my times where I do it every 3 months. But sometimes you just, it's nice to have the check-in. If you're thinking about getting started, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/circling for 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/circling. Did I crush that?
That wasn't
Wow,
terrible.
dude.
Did I crush that? All right, that one from my mouth was better.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that one sounded a lot better. For
You
me.
try it. That was
No, it's
not
more like
it.
this.
You were really good at that. Wait,
Yeah,
let
I've
Dave,
gotten pretty good.
let Dave try one. Sound like you're in a church choir.
Bro.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, I just want to say during the previous read, I thought I was really hoping Will would be like, is there like a crazy event that you had to miss?
Maybe there's a crazy event you had to miss. I don't know, dude. FOMO's real.
Just
I have
let go
FOMO
a
that Dylan
little.
got to bong and beer last night.
Fuck.
If I was like sitting at home doing nothing last night and I heard you were bonging beers, I'd be real jealous.
you could have come through.
Yeah, I was busy though, dog.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know if my dad wanted to go bong beers. He's not a big beer
You
guy.
could have taken him to do it.
He's
man.
not a big beer guy.
Is he?
Since you're like drinking and stuff all the time now, is this week's Space Bar our first ever like cocktail recipe, or are we talking about space again?
Don't say like I'm drinking a lot right now.
No, I just meant like last night.
Oh, last
I mean, I'm
night.
hungover
Fuck.
too, Dylan. I'm throwing stones inside of a glass house right now. I'm trash.
Hey, you ready? It is time to talk space.
Clip that. That's some shit right there.
Space bar.
Space bar.
Dylan, without any further ado,
Yeah, you found this one, didn't you, Davey?
I don't know. I didn't even read it.
Okay.
I don't know what we're even talking. I'll be honest. I haven't clicked because I wanted it to be a surprise.
It was low key long.
NASA's X-ray telescopes unveil ghostly bones of cosmic hand.
Oh shit.
There is an image,
Okay.
and it looks like Skelly's hand is just out there in space, and it's kind of spooky. It's a day late. We're in November now, but it still plays. It's still the season is still. We can still feel it.
This is actually what the System of a Down CD cover was based on, Dylan.
Really,
I'm sure you knew that.
really, Dave. Okay. The findings are likened by NASA researchers to the very origins of X-rays, which date back to 1895 in Germany. This part's probably not that important, actually. But anyway, this is a cool image that you found, Dave.
Thank
Really
you.
cool.
I'm glad that you finally respect space like I do.
Oh, okay. I'm the one who respects space.
I'm the one who put this in the rundown. So
Do we know whose hand this is?
No.
So it's a stranger.
stranger in the space,
Exchanging.
touching galaxies, loving.
Has this hand ever been anywhere near the Milky Way?
Oh, bro.
Is that a horny play?
I think it might be.
What's the shit the fire looking?
Yeah,
stuff
hold
up
on.
there?
Like what? Yeah, do we know what the elements of this hand formation is? Like it looks like there's like a giant ass star at the bottom, and then it looks like there's fucking fire coming out of its fingers.
This rocks, man.
It's a nebula.
Is it like one of those magicians that can make fire come out of his hands, or in the case of Job, just lighter fluid?
It's actually
Sure.
pronounced Job.
Job.
You ever read the book of Job?
It's a good one.
Oh man, I don't know much about this fucking thing. If
Dude,
I'm
you
being honest,
crushed this space bar.
Did you read
this is
it?
Dave's story.
I put it in there for you. You're the space guy. You're the guy. Oh, I love space. I
it's
think
a-
about space all the time.
It's a nebula. All right.
Is it a crab nebula?
I don't know.
No, the crab nebula is like a certain thing. The crab nebula is a supernova remnant that lies 6,500 light years away from the constellation Taurus. Obviously, you knew that though because you're the space guy.
It's a giant cloud of dust and gas.
Who's Dustin Gas?
He's related
Gas
to Dustin
and
Diamond.
Dust.
Does this prove the existence of God or goddess?
You think that's God's hand? Is that what you're trying
I'm
to say?
asking the questions here.
I don't think
This
it
hand
proves
is
that.
literally reaching out and touching space.
Reach out and touch space.
Not good enough.
That's close, but
Try
not
it.
Reach out and touch space.
Reach out and touch space.
Dave, let's
Okay,
go.
it got better. It got better every time.
out and touch space.
And
Jesus,
until it
dude. All
didn't.
right.
Until it didn't.
Randy's entered the chat.
Randy, how about you give it a shot?
No.
Reach out and touch space.
It's okay.
You don't even know the song.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's David Bowie.
Sure. It's not David Bowie.
So
know-
are
you know that
nebulas they're the remains of an explosive death of massive stars? Is that correct?
Obviously.
Are you
Gas
sure
and-
though? Like
made
I
of-
could be wrong here. I'm not a STEM person,
Made of dust and gas.
dude. I just don't want STEMs in my
Bro.
life.
Bro, you should edit this and make it like the fucking horns up, dude.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. If I'm TCU, I'm bending those fingers, dog.
did y'all
'cause it's already
see-
purple, dude.
Did y'all see the Dubai drone show of the giant skeleton?
Dude,
They're
Dubai
walking
was
across
lit.
the city. You see it, Dave?
No.
Dubai was lit.
Dude, you got to look it up.
Randy,
Hop
pull
on
it up.
Twitter and just look up drone Dubai.
Have you not seen this?
Can I keep it 100 with you, Playboy?
Yeah.
When you guys were talking about this earlier, and you guys, if you see this drone, I was like, fuck it. I thought it was gonna be like a drone strike.
No, dude. You
Oh,
think we get
no.
horned up in the
I
office for
don't know.
drone strikes,
I don't
dude?
know.
We were like,
everybody's
that's so
hungover.
cool.
No,
we weren't
dude.
talking about people dying.
I was like, oh,
We
great.
have a microdose sponsor. We're not talking about drone strikes.
All
We're talking about
right.
drone shows.
So there's a skeleton. It's like as tall as the Burj Khalifa walking across the city.
I
How
thought she
sick is that?
retired.
Okay. Holy shit.
That's the tallest building in the world, like for reference. And this is,
What's it doing?
It's climbing, dude. It's so
walking.
sick, dude. I'm so
incredible.
in.
Oh, hold on.
My biggest regret from not going to San Francisco or not staying in San Francisco for the third Dead show was not seeing the drone show afterwards.
I think this is taken at an angle, so it's not quite as tall as it looks like in relation to that building.
Correct.
But it's still very huge and
No,
very
it's still
sick.
big and cool.
It's awesome. God, Dubai was extra lit.
That looks like me creeping into your girl's room.
Why are you creeping in there? To do what?
Watch Love Island. Vibe.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Sally's tired of me rewatching episodes.
She's probably also tired of you creeping in other guys' girls' rooms.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. Especially in my skeleton costume.
Dude,
Yeah.
what if your bro is trying to get you to go out this weekend because he just told you there was a crazy event happening,
that was
and
the
you're
crazy-
like, that's not my kind of fun. But then you found out it was this.
I'd be so upset if I missed it. That's the craziest
Like
event.
all I had to do was let go a little, and I didn't. And
What
I
if-
missed whatever the fuck this is.
What if you burned like a lot of sticky before you went to this drone show? It would just blow your little mind, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would, Dylan. That's the point of
If
these
I was
drone
like,
shows.
whoa, man.
Did y'all see the? I don't know what team it was. I think it might have been a Brazilian like soccer team. The victory GIF they posted, and it's like a
Pronounced
wolf.
GIF.
Wolf eating something. But
No, dude, it's the
No.
Timberwolves, dude.
Yeah, it
it's
was
the
the
Minnesota Timberwolves, like European team.
I think it was a Brazil, Minnesota Timberwolves account.
That's the horniest tweet I've ever seen. Like
Oh,
that.
hold on,
The trachea on this wolf is
I got it.
crazy.
I think they're just doing
Randy. I'm about to
bits.
send this your way.
Like, but then did you see that the
just
actual
kept-
Timberwolves quote tweeted it like yesterday?
Saying what?
I think they did like a meme reaction thing, but like they're condoning this video. This video is grotesque.
Randy, I'm slacking it.
It just keeps going in on this thing.
I know it's hard to. It's like hard to look away.
It's kind
I
of.
watched like 20 seconds of it, and I was like, how is it still going?
Did it turn you on a bit?
No, it
No.
more just confused me. I can't believe we're showing this.
Yeah, this is gonna get us kicked off something.
I
Whatever.
really can't make sense of it.
It's okay. If we get kicked off of YouTube for watching the Timberwolves Brazil,
Yeah,
video,
Timberwolves Brazil.
like,
Like, what?
is he just not getting traction on this thing while he's trying to eat it?
He's having a tough time, getting it down the throat. The goal.
Yeah,
Just use your canines.
yeah, he's got some good teeth.
You are a wolf.
Maybe he got veneers and he's worried about
Yeah.
damaging the temporaries.
that little thing's enjoying this
Yeah, I mean,
instead of getting eaten.
What exactly is it eating? Or
What team?
slurping?
What team did the Timberwolves play? Maybe that's a clue. Before this was posted.
maybe it was the Gamecocks.
What- there's
did
a new
What
angle?
did Timberwolves Brazil actually say about this?
I didn't realize there was
They
other
responded
views.
to the tweet. They responded to their own tweet. Randy, can you scroll down?
I don't speak Portuguese.
Oh, okay. This is the most ridiculous account. We don't need it.
Like, are they trying to do real content here?
I feel like that's a gray wolf and not a timber wolf.
Okay.
Like you know the difference.
I was once. I actually have adopted a gray wolf thanks to Shibby. You remember back in the day, he adopted one of my name. So it's a long time ago.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, we've never met.
Yeah,
in
that's
person.
disturbing.
I have a recurring payment on my credit card for a polar bear in San Diego that I don't know how to get rid of. So I'm just feeding that thing.
Really?
Hits every December,
What? How much are you paying,
about $25.
All right,
dude? When you're around Will, everybody eats.
Mm-hmm.
including the polar bears
Including the polar bears.
in San Diego. If you were,
Have you guys been to the polar bear exhibit at San Diego Zoo? It's awesome.
I have.
It's awesome.
I got video of it.
Well,
last time
just
I was
know
there.
that if they ever throw anything in the water, I might have paid for that.
They eat cantaloupe. They
I'm-
throw cantaloupe in there.
I'm pay polar bearing.
That's good.
I like to watch the videos of hippos getting full size watermelons and just chomping them.
Ooh, I haven't done that.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's cool. Polar bears are so sick.
Can we do an update on a story?
Yeah.
Last week, you guys talked about something that I was a little bummed I missed.
Mm.
Y'all know I was pescatarian for a majority of the year. But you know I love me some meatball.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm talking about Meatball Ron, dude.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Meatball Ron's been on the timeline. He's been getting widely criticized for his weird cowboy boots. You guys talked about it. Derek Guy, noted men's fashion Twitter guy who shows up on everyone's timelines, whether or not you follow him or not.
Okay.
It's a good follow.
He is a good follow. He's very knowledgeable, surprisingly knowledgeable. I wonder if AI plays any part in some of his tweet threads because some of the information he has, I'm like, how did you come up with this?
Mm.
But he tweeted yesterday an article that I think he contributed to on Politico that said, I showed 3 bespoke shoemakers photos of Ron DeSantis and asked if they thought DeSantis was wearing heel lifts. One shoemaker who makes bespoke cowboy boots with heel lifts for Texan politicians said, quote, he's wearing lifts, there's no doubt.
So in my mind, it's been fun to speculate on. There's a video that hit the TL of him walking across stage, and it shows where it's bending, like with each step.
So you're saying it was a bendy tweet?
And it makes it so clear that his foot does not go and fill the whole boot.
There is no doubt in my mind. No doubt.
Yeah.
What point in your political career do you have to take a step back and say, all right, I need to permanently wear risers in my cowboy boots so I don't look short?
Just makes him feel more imposing and more appealing to certain demographics, I guess. I
But
don't know.
What if-
isn't the downside of that worse than the upside?
You think you can get away
I
with
would
it?
think so. Yeah.
You can't have a guy leading the country who's wearing risers in his boots.
Here's my question.
That kind of insecurity permeates an entire nation.
Has the guy ever worn anything but boots, like in public?
Because he wore those galosh boots recently, not recently, after the hurricanes hit Florida, and like those boots were a little interesting.
Does he ever slide into some ultra boots or something? You know,
What's his loafer game like? You know,
Yeah,
What if he's challenged to a game of one-on-one by a late night television host and he has to put on some Jordans or something? What if? What's he going to do then? He's going to be exposed. He's
exactly.
going to have to turn him down.
I just Googled
I wanna
Ron DeSantis loafers, and every single photo is him in cowboy boots.
I want someone to call him out on this publicly and see
Dude.
what he has to say.
How have they not done this in a debate? If the next debate, they have to confront
You
this.
have to go at him.
The first debate, they didn't confront Donald Trump. Second debate, clearly everyone got a memo. Hey, you have to confront Donald Trump. If they don't confront the riser debate, I'm going to be very upset.
Hey, Will, I don't know if you got this memo, but we're not calling him Donald Trump. We're calling him Donald Duck.
Thank you, Governor Chris Christie.
Did I win? He'll be the one to do it.
He should. He's shameless.
He's just there to sabotage other people.
I would
He has
go at him.
absolutely no chance of winning.
I would go at him so hard if I was in a debate with him.
I don't want anyone to assault a candidate. I don't want anyone to assault anyone. But a funny bit, if you like your buddy showed up and you thought he was wearing wedge boots, would be a boot check, and you just walk over and stomp on where the toes would be, and there's nothing, and he gets no reaction, and you expose them that way. Don't do that.
Or I think it'd be funnier
But-
just to go up to him and just give him like a little push.
Just watch him tip over.
Yeah. Why not? Why not wear steel toes that don't bend as much?
Put something in there.
Yeah.
Put like a little, have a
insert.
little insert. Yeah.
Anything.
But it's still it's where the break is, you know, because his real foot is the one causing it to break way too close in.
He looks like the Wicked Witch of the West.
It's hilarious. The insecurity.
What is
Oh.
he listed as? Is he like trying to get? He's trying to go for 6 foot. So
I
he's
don't
really
know.
he's probably adding 2 inches, which
Or more. I don't know.
it just doesn't seem like it's worth it.
He's claimed he's 5'11", which is tough because if you're claiming you're 5'11"
No
and you're
one
not
claims-
claiming 6 feet, that means that you're doing some gassing of the numbers.
No one claims 5'11".
If you're claiming 5'11", that means you don't even sniff 6 feet.
Or you just have a lot of integrity and you're like, I'm going to be honest. I'm the only one who's honest about this. I'm actually 5'11",
As someone
which
who's
is rare.
I am famously 5'11" and 3/4. I'm saying that right now on a public forum.
You can round up though.
My
And
license
it's-
says 6 feet.
It's fair to round up.
I lied to the man.
Can I say that I'm actually envisioning a scenario where Nikki Haley makes a joke about her wearing heels, and then maybe Ron also, some kind of
That'd be good. That'd be good.
There's opportunity there, and I'm just saying, look out for it.
Oh,
He's on joke watch. He's got to
gonna
be worried about
He's
that.
going to get roasted.
What about that one dude, the unhinged like young guy, Rami?
Has
Vivek?
SNL gotten a hold of this
Yeah,
yet?
I could see him. I could see him doing it. See, that's the thing. That now they have to do it. They haven't done it yet. If they don't do it this upcoming week, it's going to be devastating.
It's hit their radar this week.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
Is there? Wait, who?
SNL.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't do it last week.
It's kind of fresh.
Okay.
Well, now this is getting covered by everybody. I mean, if you just Google Ron DeSantis height, Politico, Vanity Fair, New York Magazine, New York Times, and then another website.
It'd be funny if he just came out to the next debate in the stilts from the Marilyn Manson "Beautiful People" video. Like, yeah, guys, I'm sure I'm wearing. Look at this. I'm making a joke of it. We're having fun.
Wouldn't it be easier to like do this in like sneakers than cowboy boots? Cowboy boots seem like the worst thing to try to like fashion.
I
But
think
he wants the cowboy boot vote.
there is a sneaker option because I think Tom Cruise has been exposed rocking these.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise also has the luxury of just a fat, juicy ass that people get distracted by.
It is a dump truck ass,
Oh.
and also he's never had the inkling to run for president, which is smart.
He probably has.
I'm sending
could
you
probably
the
do it.
video of him walking
He does
across
his
the
own
stage,
stunts.
Randy.
Like the toes of the boots like hit the
Yeah, it's
the
like
uppers.
it's so obvious.
I mean, I'm obviously like a big cowboy boot guy. I know everything about
And
it.
he
Have you
doesn't
worn those
walk
yet?
No.
normally. Like he has trouble pulling it off. Like he looks uncomfortable and with his gait.
Do you think his wife has to like help him get his risers in and stuff?
But you probably just leave them in there.
I don't even know if I want to see this video again. It makes me sad that he's such a weirdo.
It's just weirdo behavior.
I know, but like I don't want him to go away at all. He's like clip clopping across the stage.
He looks just so uncomfortable.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't zoom in one more time.
And the slowdown. Look at that.
Right here. Right here. No.
Oh.
No.
That's so high up.
Ah, Ron. If you want to
Meatball.
come on here and clear your name, we
Come
have a
on,
spot for you.
Meatball.
Boots give you an extra inch anyway.
Inch
right?
and a half,
Just
dude.
regular.
Inch and a half.
That should
Absolutely.
be sufficient.
I bought 4-inch boots. Was I not supposed to get high heel boots?
You do.
You can do whatever you want.
Okay. I just wanted to. What? Thanks for convincing me to drink that instant coffee earlier, dude. That was really good.
You're welcome.
How'd that go?
I had
Was it
some
good?
yesterday.
So I described it to Dillon. It's coffee adjacent.
Who's
It's
Jason?
espresso.
Stop doing that.
You just go too far sometimes.
Yeah, you took that too far.
I think it's not bad. Who sent that to us?
Jason.
Oh.
Yeah. They purchased it through Shopify.
Mm.
When we started podcasting, we'll be honest, merch was not on our radar. Not at all. One of the furthest thing from our minds because we were like, all right, we just got to get this other stuff going on. But now we're selling it all, baby. Hats, T-shirts, sweatshirts. I think we even got some stickers up on there. We use Shopify. I can tell you that Shopify is a simple use thing because Dillon can use it. And Dillon famously hunts and packs. He's doing it right now, actually. You can hear it. And
He's
if
basically
he
a caveman.
if he can do it, anyone can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it because I don't have any coding experience. I don't really have much experience in any of that kind of thing. They just make it super easy. It's a global commerce platform that helps you sell everything at every stage of your business. From launch your online shop stage to the first real life store. They got all of it. It's just great. They even have the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? We haven't hit that yet, but I think we're going to. Shopify's there to help you grow. So whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor gifts, Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to the new in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. They've got you can turn browsers into buyers with the best converting checkout, 36% better than the average compared to other leading commerce platforms. They actually just made it easier too. We got an email that was like, yo, you guys are about to like these features, my friend.
They keep getting more user-friendly, you're telling me.
Yep. And they've got plugins you can use on there. If you have a business need, Shopify can probably sort it out. There are probably 1 million sites out there where you don't realize they're running Shopify, but they are. It's just it. They power 10% of all e-commerce in the US. That's a big number. I think if you told Shopify when they started, hey, 10%, they'd be like, nah, 10%, that's a big bite of that peach, my friend.
Big market share.
It's not just getting your beak wet.
They've got
It's
award-winning
1/10.
help too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/circling, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/circling to grow your business. No matter what stage you're in, shopify.com/circling. Cha-ching, baby. Randy, I need a video put up on the screen. This is a little segment I'm calling This Is Your King.
Oh, no.
We've done some podcasts in the past about certain reality television shows, Bachelor, whatever it may be. And while we've fallen in love with certain contestants, some of us JoJo, some of us Ekin-Su, other of us have Davide.
Davide.
I know Dillon likes himself some Davide.
I think I know what this is about.
Randy, I want to know if this is Dillon's king.
Oh, what is that?
Davide tossed up a SpawnCon post the other day that just got my blood flowing, dude. He's on his Hey Dudes grind, and I could not be happier.
Are those Hey Deezies?
Oh, man. He got the bag. Unfortunately, it's a Hey Dude bag.
No. The Hey Dude bag is a great bag for Davide to get. And this is even bigger than just for Davide. This is big for anyone that's ever worn Hey Dudes.
Is this big for Hey Dudes?
I've never flipped on something like I have Hey Dudes after seeing Davide wear them.
He is very, very fashion forward. He knows how to put an outfit together.
Okay, Randy, go back to Davide's profile for me, please.
Look at his pecs through that shirt, by the way.
I
Good
want to show you the
God.
body bag that Davide put this guy in the other day. Davide is shredded.
Yes.
Davide can wear a blaze. He can wear a suit with no shirt on under it, and people don't say a word.
Oh, wow. Randy got a notie.
Someone in the
Let's
crew,
check your notie.
click that fifth thing, Randy. So Davide's out here crushing with no shirt on under, right? He's showing pet cleavage.
Most people aren't wearing
I
this.
thought
No.
I had good pecs.
Go
I
to
do
the next
not.
photo, Randy. Next one. Oh man, is this not the? Am I messing up? Just go
going.
until there's
I like-
another. Okay, so look at this
Oh,
other dude
no.
who tried to show up wearing
Oh, no,
this.
you can't do that.
You can't be the guy showing up to the function without a shirt on when Davide's there without a shirt on.
You can't go to the crazy event looking like that.
You just can't go to the function at all.
Yeah,
and the dude next to
that's tough.
Davide's got a T-shirt on.
Dude, the tailoring on Davide's suit versus the other shirtless guy's suit, it's just brutal.
The absolute gall it takes to wear a coat like that with no shirt underneath.
Will you do that to the Christmas party this year? Yes or no? Odds.
I have a decent chest, but I don't have a Davide chest.
Odds you go shirtless under a suit jacket to the Christmas party.
Weather permitting. I mean, if it's 30 degrees, I can't. 1 in 50.
Oh man.
I forgot how good you are at this game. We should have said a much higher number.
I mean, has your boy ever forgotten his shirt and just showed up to the function like this?
I don't know.
That would be tough.
All right, ready?
All right. No, I'm not ready. I gotta think. I gotta get. Hold on. Let me get in your
I'm going
brain.
to change it at the last second,
You
so you can't get in my
understand
head.
Hold on. I'm in. Yeah. I understand. I'm inside your brain right now.
Fuck.
All right.
All right. I got it.
I will not welch on this if I lose.
Okay.
That's a
I got
promise.
it. I got it. 1, 2, 3,
14.
18. Fuck.
It's too close for comfort.
The guy in
got
between
nervous.
the two looks like he should be in the like Wellerman
Yep.
video.
That's all
That
I
is
think
the
about.
guy.
Yeah, dude. Lab core through the roof.
Yeah.
I would love to mob with Davide and the boys, just not wearing a shirt underneath.
He's so sick. I can't believe he got the Hey Dude bag. He and Quinn Ewers, both.
It makes a little more sense for Quinn.
Whoever works for Hey Dude listens to this podcast and hears us disparage them, but I can tell they listen because of the people they go after. They're going after your goats, dude.
Here's the thing. They've got to change the name. The name is what really kills it for me.
It's not the name.
Hey Dude?
Dude, I think I mean, the name is an issue.
It's a major issue for me. Why is that the name of your shoe brand?
It's just a clunky shoe.
Right. I don't like the shoe itself, but
I like those clunky
the
shoes.
fact that they're called Hey Dude, you make them so much worse.
Who would be the worst person? Like if they were going to drop the bag, it's somebody that we like put on a pedestal and we would be very upset. Who would it be?
I mean, Davide is on. He's up there. For
I'm not
me.
really that into Davide.
I don't think
He's a
Hey Dude
beautiful
should be
man.
doing sponsored posts. I think
You didn't watch that season. That's why you don't like Davide.
Probably.
I think Hey Dude shouldn't even be doing sponsored posts. I think they should just be sending Hey Dudes to like cool ass dudes and just hoping that they wear them in public and they get like the natural boost from that. If I see Miles Teller out there wearing like Hey Dudes, I'm like, oh damn it.
Yeah,
If they
that'd
get
be-
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, if they get if they get any Top Gun cast members wearing Hey Dudes, it's over for everybody. We're all wearing Hey Dudes.
What if Sweeney shows up rocking Hey Dudes?
Do they do a
Hey
female line?
Dudettes.
Women's line?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't believe he's in Hey Dudes now.
It's okay. How would he say that
They
in
do.
his accent?
I don't know. How do you do an Italian accent?
Do you think he submitted like a video where he's speaking into the camera for it, and they were like, "Okay, the way you say Hey Dude is way too Italian."
you got to change it up. She's
Oh.
a liar.
I can't do the Davide.
They're my Hey
She's
Dudes.
an actress. She's a liar.
They're Hey Dudes. They're
Oh,
actually quite
those-
comfortable.
Those are trash.
Hey Dudes with the fur?
I wish we didn't see the Hey Dudes with the fur.
Oh, no one's stepping out in those, right?
Oh my
I don't know. I could go to
God.
the function in those.
I would only wear these if there's a crazy event happening.
Ooh, I
Look
kind
at
of
the
like.
chunky ones,
Dude, the chunky ones are kind of nice with it.
No, they're
Honestly, I can
not.
see Desantis in those.
This is the women's line.
Get Meatball Ron some Hey Dudes. I could see Meatball Ron packs his Hey Dudes for vacation, right?
Oh yeah, those are his casual step out to get
Yeah.
Oh my God.
ice cream or something.
Yeah, when he's in Seaside and he's going to Pickles for a burger, he's like, all right, I'm going with the Hey Dudes.
Have you ever seen the Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp? There's a scene where he's wearing a wire in his cowboy boot. They go into a place and it's like a Japanese restaurant and they want him. He's like with the mob guys because he's infiltrated, and they're like, "All right, take your shoes off. We're gonna go sit around in this traditional Japanese restaurant." And he like, can't take his boots off because there's a wire in the boot. I'm thinking of Meatball Ron. They're like goes like to the beach or somewhere, and it's like, "Oh yeah, let's go get in the water." And he's just like, "No, I can't."
I'm wearing.
Nah.
He wears his
Yeah.
cowboy boots in the water. He goes pants on with cowboy boots in the water.
He fakes an illness or something to get out of it.
That's a big thing with doing what he's doing is that you have to always wear the boots everywhere, or else you'll get exposed.
It's a terrible way to do it. Doing it with the boots is a terrible way to do it.
yeah,
you have to do it with a
because
different shoe.
You're committed to wearing only boots in public.
Yeah.
when you're a public figure.
Yeah, and he lives in Florida.
he's an idiot.
You can't just wear boots all the time in
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, is someone going to snipe him at the pool? Like, what is he wearing?
What's his plan if he gets elected president? Like to just like,
Always wear boots.
why would you? If you give Donald Trump an inch of anything, he will take a mile. Why would you ever give him the ammo?
Does Trump know about this yet?
He has to.
Oh yeah,
He's
I'm sure-
waiting.
I'm
He's
sure
waiting.
He's cooking up.
He's waiting.
go check Truth.
He's cooking
Log
in
into
the
your
lab.
If he
Right
hasn't
now.
already truthed it, he's definitely waiting for an in-person zinger moment.
Tiny Ron DeSantis has got to be like a nickname that's coming.
Take the boots off. Show
Prove
us
it.
the boots. Challenges him to a boot off.
You do it too.
You can't even do a
because
shoey.
Trump's tall. He's like a legit 6'2", isn't he?
He should go get his own
He's
pair of
6'4".
boots and do like a photo shoot.
He just mocks him with some super tall boots. I can see that.
Can you imagine if you woke up one morning and major news outlets were covering whether or not you had risers in your boots? It's just tough. It's a tough
It's
wake
hard.
up.
It's hard.
Can I talk briefly about something that happened to me today that really threw me for a loop?
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to this.
I had a long night last night. My father was in town. We decided to order some pizza, just hang out at the crib. We opened a bottle of nice bourbon that had been sitting in my liquor cabinet for a while. One turned into two turned into three. Wasn't feeling great as I went to bed. It's like, man, I need a night's sleep right now. Well, my newborn son had other thoughts, and so woke up in the middle of the night, wasn't feeling it. Ended up going on the couch for a little bit, just sat there for a little bit, just so awake, not sure I can go back to sleep. Finally, I get like 2 more hours of sleep at some point. And I wake up and I hear my dog just doing the noise that you just don't want to hear when you're waking up.
Oh, did it sound like the timber wolf after a win?
Yeah. And I walked in the other room and there's just 3 piles of puke just sitting on the ground. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going through it right now. I do something I haven't done in a while because I've been a Celsius boy. I brew a pot of coffee.
What time is this?
6:40 probably.
Okay.
Not too early, but after you haven't slept all night, it felt like it was 4 a.m. Wasn't 3 a.m. because I didn't feel lonely. I had a lot of people around the crib. And so as I sat there, waiting for the coffee to brew, I was like, well, I better just get in the shower. I better start doing this. So I turned on the shower, go out, I pour a cup of coffee because I don't want it to be too hot. I like the cool down period of my shower.
Okay.
Okay. About 10 minutes gets my coffee to where it needs to be.
Okay.
Not thinking about it. Walk into the bathroom with the coffee that I just poured. I don't know what happened. I think my brain turned off. I walked into the shower with my cup of coffee
PGP.
and I just sat it down and I was like, I'm already wet. Like, I don't want to get out of the shower with this coffee. And so I drank the hot coffee in the shower. As I did it, I was like, this is the weirdest fucking sensation I've ever had. I don't hate it,
I've never done that.
but I don't love it.
I've never done that either.
The only other thing I've ever brought in the shower with me to drink or eat was a giant glass of ice water when I was hungover and I was taking a steam shower.
You never done a shower beer?
Shower
Okay,
beer.
shower beer. Fair, shower beer.
I love a shower beer.
But like coffee just felt so much grosser to me
Because
than,
it's hot. It's a hot environment.
like outside of beer and a water, is there anything acceptable you can bring in the shower to digest?
Did you mash that steam button?
Not today. I would have passed out today if I did a steam, dude.
I brought spaghetti and meatballs into the shower once.
Really?
I just couldn't wait. I needed a feed. I'd worked out previously to utilize my Fitbod subscription.
Sure.
And I was just like, I need some cows now. So I just went in there and just was.
I had a buddy who admitted during middle school lunch that he would eat Oreos on the toilet. He
Ooh.
should have never told us that.
That's a weird move.
Took him a long time to live that down.
Was he dunking like milk?
I don't think he was dunking.
Would you rather bring food in the bathroom or beverage?
Beverage.
Beverage.
Food is there's doo doo in the air, man. I know that the doo doo particles could like settle in the beverage, but like maybe you just gotta go straw with it. Just don't bring food in the bathroom, I guess.
I bought some Oreos recently. I forgot how good they are.
Double stuff?
Just Rego. They're so good.
Halloween colored?
They were Halloween colored.
Mm.
They're awesome.
You were just gonna not divulge that?
I'm sorry. I've been eating
How many
for
rows
three-
did you
for
get
3
through?
weeks now.
Yeah.
2.5.
Do you do the thing? Do you twist them?
No, I don't do that. I think it's better to just eat them, just the whole cookie.
I hold them in the milk till it's soggy.
Dude.
I love
What I have
the
been
soggy
doing-
Oreo.
Dude, when you hold it in the milk until it just can't like sop up any more milk, it's just goated.
I've been dropping one into a coffee mug and I mash it up and then I put vanilla ice cream in there. And I've been making Parks cookies and cream ice cream with an Oreo.
I thought you were gonna be doing a bit right there. That sounds bomb.
Yeah. And
That sounds
he's
bomb.
mega into it.
Wow.
I know. That's the kind of dad I am.
Sounds delightful.
You're different, dude.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, that's a weird move. Coffee in the shower is weird.
Yeah, straight up weird.
Too much hot stuff going
If
on.
any backers have anything weird that they've ever, done in the shower, I want to hear about it.
Keep it PG.
Yeah. I don't mean like,
PG-13, please.
yeah, I'm not talking drain cloggage stuff. I'm talking like
Not water sports.
food. Can you imagine if you like clogged the drain as a teenager and your dad was like, "Oh my god, you're disgusting. You disgust me." And then he goes in there and he starts like getting stuff out and it's just all spaghetti and meatballs. What are you doing, David?
It's like it's just my hair falling out. I'm like, you happy now, Dad? You happy?
It's time.
It's a meatball plug in the drain.
This weekend in fun, baby. Presented by our friends at Alfa Romeo. You know the Tonale. We had one sitting in the parking lot of the stew for a bit. It's an all-new car from Alfa Romeo. This thing's loaded with tech. It's got the large touch screen. It's got safety tech. It's got that automatic emergency braking.
For me, it's that Italian craftsmanship. You see it inside and out. You can feel it when you're in there. It's like a little taste of the old country here.
You are not lying.
That's good.
They're my head dudes.
It's a good-looking car. Good-looking vehicle. All the tech in there, Dave. You haven't even figured it out yet.
No, there was a crazy event recently, and I took my Tonale to it.
It's a plug-in hybrid.
We got toted out to F1 and some Alfa Romeos.
We did.
I was like, yo, DJ, hit that beat.
We also got taken around the track.
We
Alfa
thumped.
Romeos.
When the guy driving us around the track, when he looked over at me and slapped the steering wheel and said, "These things are pretty good," I was like, oh yeah, you like this car.
Yeah.
You like this car.
That thing was moving.
Go check these things out. You can learn more about Alfa Romeo and the Alfa Romeo Tonale at alfaromeousa.com. Dillon, what are you getting into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. I don't know exactly what my weekend's going to look like. I do know a couple of things. I'm supposed to go to the Texas Kansas State football game, which is 11 o'clock kick on Saturday. I got invited last weekend. I need to follow up with the person who invited me, though, 'cause I'm not sure if that invitation still stands. Hopefully it does, because I would love to go. Friday, I have nothing at all. Nothing. Wide open. I just take it easy.
Take it easy.
Sunday, I currently have a ticket to the Austin Food and Wine Festival, which is at Auditorium Shores. And I don't know if I'm going yet, because I don't know who else is going. I might try to. It's currently listed for sale. So
Just let go, man. Go.
I don't know who I'm going with.
Go solo. It's food and
I
wine.
think Kayla's going, but I don't want to
Is it a
tag
crazy
along.
event?
I don't want to tag along with Kayla and her
Sounds
friend. They
crazy
might not
to
want a
me.
boner like me, hanging out with them. So I got to figure that out. That's the only thing that's kind of up in the air right now. Why not just vibe with the homie on Sunday instead?
It's this Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's all weekend.
Yeah.
But I just have a Sunday ticket. Yeah. Probably hang out with Parks Sunday instead. Sell my ticket.
Does
Anyway.
he not like wine?
Not a big wine guy yet.
Yeah.
No.
I
Do
get
they
it.
have mead?
I don't think they have mead.
Oh, maybe I'll go if they have me. James was looking to go if you want to go on a little man date with him.
We'll see.
That's a no.
I think I might rather hang out with Parks. No offense to James,
Wow.
as Parks is my son and my partner.
That's not his kind of fun.
Anyway, that's what I
Yeah,
got.
James is currently texting me trying to get me to get a tattoo with him this weekend. So,
I got something on deck. We won't talk about it, though.
do we need to pause real quick? Poop joke. Sorry, I don't make many of those.
You got him over there hunting and pecking.
I'm just texting James. Not really.
What are you saying? What's on deck?
Nothing. I had something after Halloween last night. So I got an idea for some artwork, some body art.
Is it Dillon bonging a beer?
It's it's Dillon, but he's butt bonging it.
Yeesh.
Is it my turn to talk about my weekend?
Yeah, I'm over.
Yeah, please
Oh,
talk.
okay.
I can hear the shitty jazz music Brett's playing out in the
It's
studio
very
right
loud.
now.
I've been
It's
hearing
so
it-
loud today.
Honestly, a number of times I've thought you were still playing
Dude, me too.
the
me
audio
too.
bag.
Brett does it. He did this thing today, and I know it's a targeted attack at me. He got here early, and he immediately turned the TV on to the jazz music. He knew that John Mayer was in the crosshairs for this weekend, and he knew that we were probably going to get some Dead and Co going in the
Oh
stew
my
today.
God.
And instead, he hit us with AI generated jazz music.
It's too sleepy now. Back when it was the spooky stuff, it was
Yeah,
better. And now it's
agree.
just like sleepy autumn. And it's
Catch
like,
me on the
oh,
last train home.
I almost
Wow.
fell asleep as soon
Wow,
as I walked in the
David.
door.
What's Dave doing this weekend? You guys are probably thinking at home, like, what crazy event is he participating in? Well, the only thing I've got on the docket is a Halloween party on Saturday.
It's November, dog.
Yeah, my neighbors are throwing their Halloween party on Saturday due to scheduling conflict. So we're gonna run it back, and you know what? I've got the white grease makeup or whatever it's called, and I've got the black eyeliner pen crayon thing. I'm gonna run that thing
You
back.
gonna stay in character?
I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting one because like my neighbors, they know like very surface level me, but I don't know if they know I got it like this. I don't know if they know I'm gonna go hard, but I'm gonna. And this means Rhodes will see me in this costume, which there's gonna be a photo, I think, of me holding him, and he's probably gonna be crying because Daddy looks like Edward Scissorhands or whatever.
Our babysitter came over the other night.
Mm-hmm.
She's a lawyer, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that she had to dress up for work. And I was like, well, what'd you dress up as? And I thought she was going to say something like, I don't know, brand safe. She goes, oh, I was Joker today. And I was like, so you showed up to your law office in Joker makeup. Like, I don't have the guts to do that. I don't even have the guts to do that here. You do it every weekend to go to the movies. Why do you go to Flower Moon with the Joker makeup on?
Can I ask a question about this babysitter?
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking for a friend. What kind of Joker are we talking here? Heath Ledger? We talking?
I think Heath Ledger. Yeah, I think it was full Heath Ledger.
Okay. Will I ever? Never mind. We'll talk after this.
Okay.
You know that Brett and I had a call with a guy, a friend of the show, who this is yesterday. It was a Zoom call. His costume was Alan Jackson Chattahoochee video.
Love it.
However, people thought he was going as a Border Patrol agent.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, no, it's Alan Jackson.
What?
Yeah. He's wearing a vest, like the life vest.
Was
and
he
the cowboy
strapped?
hat. Was not strapped. Cowboy hat, aviators, life jacket.
Okay, I can see the vision.
There's probably some funny screenshots out there of people who dressed up working from home on Zoom calls, not realizing that no one else was going to dress up for like the holiday. They're just
Yeah.
like sitting there dressed like Pee Wee Herman on a Zoom call.
Well, I don't know if the parents are dressing up for this block party.
They are.
Right?
You got to dress up.
But I was the guy last night. I didn't do anything. I
No,
wore an LL Bean
You got to dress up.
quarter zip.
You got to dress up.
Okay. Maybe there's something that might happen tonight or maybe Friday or Saturday. That
Like
maybe
a crazy event happening?
It would be a very crazy event. Maybe that will happen and I can celebrate that, but you never know. So
Dave is in such gun shy reverse jinx / reverse jinx the jinx mode right now.
For what?
I'm not going to say it.
yeah, just sure. I'll yield my time to Will.
Why are you trying to do that, dude? What's your problem, Dylan? I have a big weekend. It's maybe too big, maybe biting off a little more than I can chew with a month-old baby at home. Tonight, I'm going to John Mayer. Familiar with his work? Very excited.
Mhm.
Friday night, we have some friends coming into town, and we are celebrating our friend's birthday. And I don't know what we're doing, but I'm very excited to do this, as I'm excited to see these people. And then Saturday, I'm just going to the football game. You heard of this football team?
It's a big
Texas
game, dude.
Longhorns.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with what could be considered my most dangerous of dangerous nights cruise. I don't know if I could put together a more dangerous 3 dudes to go to this game with on Saturday. And so Sunday will either suck or we might wake up in jail. Can I call you guys to bail me out if I do?
Sure.
No, call 444-4444.
Okay. Is that David Comey, the lawyer who rocks?
No.
Oh, okay.
His number is 867-5309.
That's Jenny's number, dude. What are you talking about?
86.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
309.
No, and then Sunday's a day of rest. I've had a long week already with family being in town, Halloween, everything. Sunday's gonna be a big day of rest. Go Lions.
Ooh, Cowboys Eagles. Let's go.
Big game. Good episode, guys.
I
Bye.
had fun.
Hey, thanks, man.
Bye.